Hello and welcome to this English listening practice video for B1 learners. Today, I'll tell you a story. This is not just any story. It's something simple, realistic, and filled with everyday vocabulary and expressions. It's designed to help you understand natural English while keeping things easy to follow. As you listen, try to imagine the scenes in your mind. You don't need to understand every single word. Just try to follow the story. And remember, the more you listen, the more confident you'll become. So now, let's begin our story. It's called The Weekend Trip. It was Friday afternoon, around 4 p.m. Emma was sitting at her desk staring at the clock. The office was quiet. Outside the window, the sky was blue and the sun was still shining. She looked down at her phone and saw a message from her friend Lisa. It said, "Let's go somewhere this weekend, just you and me. No work, no stress." Emma smiled. She hadn't gone anywhere for weeks. Life had become routine. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Maybe a short trip was exactly what she needed. After work, Emma went home and quickly called Lisa. "Where should we go?" she asked. Lisa replied, "What about the mountains? Just one night. I found a cozy little guest house and it's only 2 hours away." Emma agreed immediately. She packed a small bag, a sweater, jeans, a book, and a camera. She didn't want to overthink it. Sometimes the best trips are the simple ones. The next morning, they met at a small cafe near the train station. They grabbed coffee and snacks, and soon they were on their way. The train ride was peaceful. Trees passed by the window. The girls talked about work, relationships, and their plans for the future. Lisa was thinking about changing jobs. Emma was thinking about moving to a new city. The train ride gave them time to breathe and reflect. When they arrived at the town near the mountains, the air felt fresh and clean. It was quiet, much quieter than the city. They walked to the guest house, which was a small wooden house with flowers in front and a kind old woman who welcomed them warmly. Their room was simple but lovely. There was a big window with a view of the hills. After leaving their bags, they went out to explore. They followed a small trail into the forest. Birds were singing, and the sunlight came through the leaves in golden beams. For a while, they didn't talk. They just walked and listened to nature. After about an hour, they found a spot with a wide view of the mountains. They sat on a rock, took pictures, and shared some chocolate. "This is exactly what I needed," Emma said. Lisa nodded. "Me too. It's so quiet here. I feel like I can finally hear myself think." As the sun began to set, they walked back to the guest house. That evening, they had dinner with the other guests, a family from the city, and an older couple celebrating their anniversary. The food was homemade: soup, warm bread, and a vegetable stew. Everything tasted better after the long walk. That night, Emma couldn't sleep immediately. She sat near the window and looked at the stars. The sky was full of them. No city lights, no traffic noise, just silence and the sound of the wind in the trees. She felt peaceful. The next morning, they woke up early. They had breakfast, coffee, eggs, and fresh fruit, then packed their things and said goodbye to the kind host. Before leaving, they stopped at a small market in town. Emma bought a handmade bracelet, and Lisa picked up a jar of jam for her mom. Then they walked slowly to the train station. The ride home was quiet. They didn't speak much, but it wasn't an awkward silence. It was the kind of silence between people who had shared something meaningful. When Emma got home, she sat on her bed and smiled. The trip was short, just one night, but it felt like a reset, a pause, a breath of fresh air. She picked up her phone and wrote a message to Lisa. "Same time next month?" Lisa replied with a heart emoji, and with that, Emma lay back on her pillow, closed her eyes, and felt ready for the week ahead. And that was the story of Emma and her weekend trip. Now take a moment to think. Where did they go? What did they do? How did they feel before and after the trip? Answering simple questions like these helps you check your understanding. If you enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments. Do you want more listening practice like this? I can write stories about love, friendship, work, or even mystery and adventure. You name it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next story. Thanks for listening, take care, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.